What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're looking at some more Pokemon figures. It's been a while since I've looked at non-Pokemon Select figures. We're going to be taking a look at the brand new Jazware's Battle Ready Battle Figure sets, of the first set being Dreeby, Growlithe, and Lucario, and the second set being Treeko, Mimikyu, and Absol. I'm very excited for these. Absol, I feel like I've been waiting for forever. There's a couple in here that I'm not going to be keeping, so we're going to go over that. Found these guys at GameStop if you're looking for them. I had my monthly coupon, so I got both of them for less than $20. I'm very happy about that. The package, there's not much to speak of. It's basically just the front and the back. Where the hell is Hawlucha? Come on, please, can we get Hawlucha? Indiano and Vulpix. I still don't have an Apom, but I do have a Machop and a Snubbull. I got Absol, I got Ivysaur. So, this line, if you guys know a reliable source that, like, tells you where to buy these and where these guys are hitting and shit like that, please let me know. This line is so confusing on where to go and where they're hitting and where it's hitting this and who's in this pack. It's just very confusing, because you would think on the back of these that it would be, you know, they're 3 figures, a bigger one and 2 smaller ones, that it would be these 3, and these 3. But it's not that at all. So I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest with you. But you know what? Fuck it. Pokemon is Pokemon, and your boy here is going to get Pokemon. So without further ado, let's go ahead, pop these guys open. So taking these guys out of the package, I mean, there's not, you know, no accessories, not a lot of articulation, but I don't care. I just want different Pokemon on the shelf. Now, there's a clear favorite out of all of them because they killed it on this character, and I actually didn't think that it would be as awesome as it was, but they really did kill it. So I'm going to go over the ones that I have already and the ones that I don't really care about, and then work my way up to the ones that I do care about. So starting with the character that I already have, I bought the Clip and Go Treeko, not knowing that it would be in this pack. So I have an extra Treeko actually on my Mercari. If you guys are interested, I'm going to make a lot of all little Pokemon figures that I'm going to be selling, and Treeko will be part of that. So if you're interested in that, go for it. But the paint on this is really good. I like the dark green, the red, and the eyes. The eye got a little messed up on there, but honestly, I think it's fine, especially for these little static figures. I love these little guys. I love just getting different Pokemon on there. I know that they're not always in scale with the 6-inch line, and the Pokemon Select isn't really in scale, but honestly, if you guys know my Pokemon videos by now, I don't really care about that. If they're relative in scale, like, you know, obviously Treeko can't be bigger than, like, Wailord or something, but this is good enough for me, and I'm very happy with this. So he looks really good, but I kind of already have one, so I'm not super happy about that. Same goes for Mimikyu. I have the better version where he has his little, where he's doing the power under his hands. So this will probably be a part of the lot too. I thought that there would be a swivel. This one kind of seems bigger than my other one. Actually, I think I have it right over here. I do. So here he is next to the original one. He's actually not bigger, and I actually like the one that I already have better because it's like doing a move. So I'm okay with that. And you know, this new one, which is the non-powered up one, it's okay. It's just not something that I'm interested in. But the paint is nice. I like the decal on the eyes, but I think the last one is just superior in my opinion. So I'm definitely going to be keeping the prior one. Next up that I'm not going to be keeping is Lucario. I have the Pokemon Select version, the super articulated one, and that's a fucking dope figure, but it is a little big. But then on the flip side, this one's too small. So it's like this is tiny, 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 tiny. Next to a 7-inch scale figure. Lucario, I mean, like, and I get it. This is 7-inch. This is supposed to be a 6-inch scale line. Like, I don't know. It's just way too small. So, I do like what they did with it, though. But for what it is, the paint is really good. I like the little attention to detail on his face and his paws, the spikes, the backs, and even like the little paw pads on the bottom are painted. It's just way too small, and the other one's too big. But the head is on a ball joint, so you can get it to pivot, swivel. Now, you would think there's a waist swivel here, but there's not. I feel like I'm going to strip that, so don't do that. And then you actually do get ball joints at the arms, which is really nice. So that goes all the way around. And then you get ball joint at the tail. No leg articulation. But he stands pretty good because his feet are flat. So, oops. But it works pretty good, actually, which I'm a little surprised about it, actually, how good it works. But, yeah, Lucario. Next up, we have Growlithe. And, man, or is it? I'm sorry, what did I say? Growlithe? It's Growlithe. I'm sorry. I meant to. Did I say Growlithe? I don't know. Growlithe. Either way, it's Growlithe, right? Now I'm like, yeah, no, it's Growlithe. I had to, like, double check for a second. Now, Growlithe. I have Arcanine back at school, so I can't wait to see that. Well, actually, I just put it away, but I do have Arcanine already, so I'm happy to see them finally get put together. I don't have this one yet. I like the stripes painted on there. I like them on the back. The yellows are very nicely applied, and I like his little smirky attitude. And then one little detail that I think is super nice is that his little nails are painted. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. So, I mean, Arcanine looks really, really good. He doesn't have any articulation to speak of. You know, these kinds of videos are a little difficult to do because there's not much to talk about. But, yeah, Growlithe looks really good. Next up is a Pokemon that I'm not super familiar with, to be completely honest with you. Dreepy, or Dreepy, I believe it's how it's pronounced. I've not heard of this Pokemon. So if anybody knows anything about it, feel free to let me know. I didn't know this was coming out because we're going to take a little detour here and look at the pamphlet that you get. I've gotten all 4 of these. I should have done a video on them, but I didn't. I got all 4 of these. I don't have Deino. And Hawlucha. I would love Hawlucha, but haven't seen them. And I'm hoping these two come together. That would be super nice and convenient. But where does Dreepy fall into this? I've never seen Dreepy made before, but he's on all the newest waves. Arcanine, I keep saying Arcanine. Growlithe and Mimikyu aren't on here, you know? So it's like, what is the goal of this line sometimes? I don't know. I know it's for kids, but I feel like adults collect it more than kids, so it's like really annoying. But Dreepy's got good paint. It gets a little shoddy on the pink right there, and then the pinks on the side look a little weird. The green does look good. I thought there would be a swivel here, but it doesn't look like there is, and I don't want to break it, and I really don't care if it swivels. And obviously it seems like this guy floats, so he comes on a little clear base that just gets pegged into his anus, I guess. I don't really know. And that looks really, really nice. Sometimes it might be a little top heavy, like he'll fall kind of easy, but you know, you just got to be careful and put him there nice. But yeah, Dreepy, again, not super familiar with this Pokemon, but when I saw it, I actually thought it was Snivy at first, and I got super hyped, but unfortunately it's not Snivy. But this looks really cool. But the best one for sure is Absol. Not a Pokemon that like I would ever say I'm the hugest fan of, but when I saw that they were making a figure, I was like, oh, that looks good. And honestly, they really knocked it out of the park with this one. There's not much paint to speak of. You just get the blues on the little spikes and the claws, which look good. The tail is painted nice. And then you get like her claw thing on the, like, I don't know what you call that, a horn on the side of her head, the dot, and then the red in the eyes, which looks really nice. The paint on the nose, a little sculpt for the mouth. It's kind of got some of that factory dust. But yeah, there's not much to speak of in the way of paint for this. I got a little bit of smudging on her hind leg there, but get some paint remover, get that off. But what really shocked me is the amount of articulation in this. I thought it would just be a hinge, but it's a hinge and swivel. So you can kind of get it like anywhere you want it. And that's really well done. I actually would like to know what's under there. Okay, so it's just like a long ball peg that's like deeply seated in there. Never seen anything like that. Really weird. But hey, it works and I like it. And then obviously all the arms are going to swivel so you can get it back, forward, back, forward. I like that. So you can get her in the sitting poses if you want. I do like that. That looks good. But yeah, I mean, Absol turned out really good. And I like these. We need more of these mid-sized Pokemons. I love the little guys, and I like the big select ones, but I think these middle ones are pretty dope, and it builds diversity. I like having all different shapes and sizes of Pokemon, you know? Like, I think that's the coolest part about this line for me. Even if I'm not super familiar with the Pokemon, like Dreepy, I didn't really know about. Absol, I'm not, like, the biggest fan of. I knew about her existence, but And it just, they look nice together when you have them all on a big display. So, yeah. As far as scale goes, we kind of already saw it with Lucario, so his ass can get out of here. Here they are next to MMH, the DC Multiverse version. Just because, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, trying to crank these videos out because I don't really have anything back at home to review or to compare to. But, you know, 7-inch scale, 6-inch scale, I guess, and I'm fine with it. I really am. They look good. So, yeah. I think these figures are awesome. I can't wait to get more. I'm going to be checking GameStops probably tomorrow for Hawlucha, because Hawlucha is goated. Like, what the fuck, bro? Why is it taking so long to get Hawlucha, and then I still don't have him? So expect a Hawlucha video pretty soon, hopefully. I still do need Vulpix and Diano, Apom. Give me any Pokemon. I'm already in this line super deep, so just keep it coming. But anyway, as far as ranking is concerned, Mimikyu is definitely my least favorite, just because they have a way better one. Treeko is the same one, so then it would be, or the same as the last one. Then probably Growlithe. I like him, but I think the Dreepy is better, even though I don't really know the character. He's cool. Lucario, he's probably actually in between Mimikyu and Treeko, so it would be least favorite to favorite. It's gonna look like this. There we go. That's how it's rolling for me. But at a price point of $16.99, I think, $11.99 per pack, which honestly I think is a little high for these kinds of figures. I really do, especially in these times of raising prices. I really think that they should be like $10 a pack. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. But at that price point, I'm going to give these guys an 8 out of 10. Accessories were always cool because they have done it before, and I would like to see that. And the other thing that pisses me off about this line is you get repacks of the same fucking characters so many times. The amount of Pikachus, Bulbasaurs, Squirtles, and Charmanders that I've gotten just by getting packs that I have these weird, obscure Pokemon in it is ridiculous. Stop doing that. Just make a giant variety pack of all these weird characters. And I would buy it. I feel like most people would. But I understand. It's like your Batmans and your Wolverines. You need one in every fucking wave. But it's lame. It frankly is lame. So I'm going to give them guys an 8 out of 10 per pack. Same deal. But I believe that's all I got for today. So if you have not already, please do yourself the favor and me and like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post a lot over there. Have a lot of fun. So I'm sure you all will too. But as always, let me know. You coppin'? Picking these guys up? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.